Hey there, amigos. Don Pedro here. I wanted to do a short recap, review, share some conclusions with you regarding the three Esbit Solid Fuel Tab systems that I tested out in the field the other day. Why three systems? Well, because these are the three systems I have. And I needed to know which of these three systems is worthy of the added weight and the taking of space in Don Pedro's pack. And now I have a pretty good idea of which system or systems I'm going to use. I'd like to draw my first conclusions regarding the Esbit Cook Set. You can go back and you can see this in part 2 of my 3-part series, but to be more to the point, it's a pretty nice set. It's compact. The stove nests inside the 400 milliliter pot. The lid fits well. The whole system is a bit heavy at 7.3 ounces, but it's not the physical attributes that bother me about this set, it's the performance. And if you saw part 2, you know that the initial boiling time using its own windscreen was more than 13 minutes. Now I brought in my own windscreen, did a second test, and the boiling time was reduced, but still approached 9 minutes. Now, my friends, that is unacceptable. I don't know how to say it. It's unacceptable. So you're not going to find the Esbit Cook Set in Don Pedro's backpack. No way, no how. I don't want to badmouth it. I'm just saying I'm not going to use it. I'm going to put it aside right now, and we're going to get on to number 2. The second system I'm going to review and recap here is the Tri Fissure. This is my go-to system. This is going with me no matter what. It's very versatile, very lightweight at 2.5 ounces for these 3 pieces. This is a 2-piece titanium cone, comes apart, rolls up, fits right inside my pot. The boil time with this system, if you saw part 3, was 7 minutes and 16 seconds. That's fairly respectable, but not particularly outstanding. But what I did like was that the fuel tab was only approximately 1/2 expended. So I'm pretty sure I can get 2 boils out of 1 fuel tab using this system. So this is going with me. Like I said, the versatility demands that it go with me. And I got to admit, I shelled out more than just a few simoleons for this thing. So I want to use it, and I want to use it a lot. So those are my conclusions on the Tri Fissure. Let's get on with my conclusions regarding system number 3. Last but not least, and although I say least because it is the smallest and the lightest, I really like to think of this as the mostest for the leastest. This Esbit titanium stove. It's so compact, you can fold it up, stick it in your pocket, wear it in your headband, hang it around your neck. And as you saw in part 1 of my series out in the field, this had a boil time, 2 cups of water, boiled the water 6 minutes and 51 seconds. You know, as a quick and easy coffee maker, it's pretty much a no-brainer. I really want to give it the once over out in the field this September when Don Pedro will be heading over the Kearsarge Pass, hanging a left, going south, and 5, maybe 6 days later, ending up at the top of Mount Whitney. This should give me an opportunity to really try this little stove out every day for my morning coffee. However, it is going in my pack, no doubt about it. I'd really like to make it a permanent part of my pack, but I would be remiss without mentioning a fairly large negatory regarding this little stove. And that's the fact that the fuel tabs left a fairly nasty residue, kind of a tar-like substance on the bottom of my titanium pot and another aluminum cup that I used to heat some water. I was able to scrub it off, but it took a little bit of work. And now I suspect that I'm going to have to bring along a dedicated rag or wet towelette, something so every morning after my coffee I can clean up my pot. I don't want to leave that substance on because it was fairly sticky. It get on your pants. I don't think you can get it out. So I needed to mention that. But after my trip this September, I'll know a little bit more, if it's a big negative, a small negative, and I'll be sure to let you know. But anyway, that's the end of my recap on the 3 systems. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you gleaned some sort of useful information out of it for whatever it's worth. So anyway, as always, I hope to see you out on the trail at some point in time. And for the moment, however, hey, this is Don Pedro saying adios.